This episode is brought to you by Pulsar.
Chi Musi Chi. Okay. भूत म हेर्न सक्दिनँ मलाई डर लाग्छ.
I'm going to take you.
No. No.
You
no.
have to.
Priyanka, I can't. I will not sleep for days.
I will hold your hand. You can sit in between Ayush and me in the theater, and
I
we
will hold your hand
both
as well.
Hold your hand, and you can watch it with us.
I don't know, man. I'm afraid of. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Thank you very much, X. Can you guys tell everybody a little bit about the cinema?
It's a romantic comedy.
Okay, so
Okay, go for it,
I'll
go
say
for it.
something that is first, I think, going to convince you to go watch a movie, Watch this movie. So
Okay.
when you say horror, there's like intense horror out there. Like the kind of movies that you've watched, the example that
Exorcism
you gave me. Yeah.
of Emily
That
Rose.
is like horror slasher,
level.
Like it's
Thing is,
like,
I laughed while I was watching it.
like every other second there's jump scares and you're always anticipating yahabata bhoot aउँछ, yahabata bhoot aउँछ, and then that's the kind of horror that you're giving example to.
Okay.
What I can tell my audience is this is not the kind of horror. Okay?
No, it keeps you on your toes.
It keeps you on your toes. It has the
to be
horror
true to the
element,
horror.
you know, but it is like a psychological, social journey as well,
True story लेखेको थियो
Yeah,
क्या त्यो
it's
trailer
inspired.
मा?
It's inspired by a true story, that something that our directors saw or I think went through, something that inspired them to write this story. Okay, so
No, I'm
there
not cold.
is-
I'm not cold.
there are 6 people who are like the main cast in this movie. So there is an external
Factor.
factor,
it's hard,
negative.
it's a paranormal.
There's a paranormal, but instead of just only seeing horror where every second there's bhoot coming after you and stuff, this movie will also show you how this paranormal or external factor will mess up these lives. Because even in between these 6 people, not all of them will believe in ghosts. So there's like relationships being tested. There's friendship being tested, love being tested, because someone is believing, someone is not believing, someone is saying, somebody doesn't believe. In the process, somebody's dying, somebody's still not believing. So there is the horror element, but there is also this factor of how it can shake up your world, okay? How the paranormal energy is shaking up your world and your relationships. And what are you losing in the process? You might be losing love, you might be losing your kid, you might be losing friendship, you might be losing trust and all that. So that is also a big subplot of this movie. I think that is what the audience is going to like more than the horror factor of this movie. Just like, so the horror
it's
factor
tough,
is
man.
driving it.
भूत छ.
Swear, मलाई त एकदम
होइन?
tough
Paranormal
लाग्छ.
छ.
छ.
Paranormal tha, but then this movie is not ki every second, oh, you're waiting, camera bhoot aउँछ. A lot of the movies are like that. And there's like people coming to fight the bhoot and all that. त्यो aspect छैन के यसमा. It's just about the turbulence that this brings along
In
these
their lives.
3 separate couples that are connected in some way. You'll know once the movie is out. They're not actually connected, like they're not family or anything. But there's an external thread, the paranormal, that connects these people. They're bound to come together to solve it, or solve everything that's
Or do
happening.
they solve it?
Or do they solve it?
Sorry, you want to go watch the movie? You want to go? No. Okay. Well, I'll go and I'll tell you how the movie is. And कहिले आउँदैछ रे भाइ?
You
When it's
have
coming?
to.
It's on the 6th of January.
6th of Jan.
It's right around the corner.
Yes, Pus 22 gate.
शुक्रबारको दिन. हैन शुक्रबार आउँदैछ.
And one more thing I want to also say is I've been a part of some horror movies before this as well. And one of the movies that I did, Mala, was actually really, really critically acclaimed, and I actually got awards for the movie. The movie was also like nationally, it did really well. But I've also done some horror movies that was actually kind of funny, so which actually didn't do that well.
Which one was that?
I'm sorry,
can't
I
say
cannot
it,
take
okay.
the name of the movie, but then
You have to tell me
एउटा
off
कुन
air.
चाहिँ पो सिनेमामा पानी भित्र थियो नि कति बेरसम्म.
that's Mala.
That's Mala नि
That's
हैन?
Mala.
Okay.
No, Mala actually really did well. People actually like that movie. Mala is scary. Now, if you want to watch it, that movie is scary.
I
Okay?
almost said what I wanted
YouTube मा
to say.
छ?
YouTube ma chaina, not
Okay,
yet.
not yet. Okay.
But what I want to say is, horror like उठाउने भनेको it's sound नि त. A horror movie is made well when the sound is good, okay? When it keeps you at your toes and you're anticipating what's going on, and then the sound is done well. So यति चाहिँ म audience लाई भन्न चाहन्छु कि Rohit has done this.
Yeah.
The sound,
Big
Fuzz
shout
Factory.
out to
So
Rohit
big
Shaki.
shout out to Rohit Shaki for doing the sound work so amazing. So that is probably going to like scare
अनि त्यो
you.
बाबु त्यो
the sound.
ट्रेलरमा देखेको बाबु
Babu has also done well.
Babu,
the chori,
the children have done
Yeah,
well.
chori.
the chori, the
Babu chori,
the chori that
the
you actually
kids,
saw
yeah.
in the poster, they've done amazing. They've done amazing.
Richa is playing what's her
One of the
character called?
She's there.
She okay. Richa is there.
Benisha is there.
I know. I remember.
I'm there. He's there.
Trailer-ma.
Rajan Dai is
Rajan
there.
Dai.
And Gaurav is
Gaurav
introducing
is
Gaurav also.
he's a new actor.
He's
He's
a new actor.
debuting.
Okay.
And there is Ravindra Dai also.
Okay.
Ravindra Dai पनि.
So
So, yeah,
it's
big
coming
cast.
on Friday. Make sure that you guys go watch. QFX ma सबैतिर लागिरहेछ.
Yes.
It's all over the place. होइन?
Everywhere.
सबैतिर लागिरहेछ. What's the next movie that's coming that you guys are working on? Anything else
For,
coming?
for
Fulbari.
me, my next
Fulbari.
release is Fulbari, which
Friday.
is in
February.
end of Feb or March, beginning of March.
फुलबारीको पोस्टर देखाउ सबैजना since we're talking about cinemas
Yeah.
होइन फुलबारीको फुलबारी what is it?
Yes, it's Fulbari. It's a movie by Rambabu Dai, Rambabu Gurung.
Okay, nice. What is it about? You wanna अलिकति just
It's a family drama. It's a family drama. And Rambabu Dai is really good with, showing relationships and all that. So it's about relationships.
Okay, फुलबारीको के अरे
Teaser is out.
Teaser is out.
पोस्टर इज
Teaser
आउट
is
टु
out.
होइन मैले कता न कता
Posters
गएर जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई नाइस नाइस
There you go.
That's Fulbari.
There you go. Nice. Okay, your February आउँदैछ होइन?
Yes.
And then you guys are working on your own movie, and then that's gonna be starting in summer, if everything works
Actually,
out.
We're working on Giles as well.
Giles is going to go on floor pretty soon, actually. Just Not a Love Story Season 2. We're working on
Oh!
that. Yeah.
Nice.
So
कहिले?
We're probably thinking February, March.
Park Village, back to Park Village.
A lot
maybe?
of the
We'll
scenes
see.
will be in Park Village
Yeah.
because
It
the
has to
story
be
picks
there.
up from where it is. But then Espaliku canvas is bigger and there's like more characters and
Okay.
like society and stuff's involved. So
म त मगन्ते भयो नि. Am I there this year too?
You
This
could
time
be.
too? I could be. I could be.
Aniket.
Oh my god.
That was me, man.
मलाई यति मान्छेले मेसेज पठाएको होइन त्यो ठ्याक्क त्यो उको बुमऱ्याङहरू बनाएर के हुन्छ नि होइन यतिले मलाई मेसेज पठाएको थियो
I love doing that though.
Aniket. That's fun.
That was really fun. So
Yeah.
you guys are going forward with this on March, right?
That's the
Plan.
tentative plan, yeah.
This episode is brought to you by Pulsar.
Thank you very much for supporting the podcast so far. And if you want to see more content, more shows, then make sure that you subscribe to our channel.